Warning, portions of this broadcast have been redacted and censored to protect sensitive ears. Welcome back to another episode of the Reading Room Ruffians, your favorite redacted podcast. Mallory here with my bestie Ariel and our Supreme Overlord Carla, and we are heavily redacted. We are recording at our redacted in Jackson County, West Virginia. Zach is redacted and joining us from Seattle, Washington.
I am heavily redacted.
Yes, same. In case
Me too, because I can't talk.
Hashtag censored. In case you haven't guessed, we are discussing banned books today. So before we're redacted any further, let's have a quick life update and then we'll get into it.
Oh, shoot.
Not it.
Life updates.
I'll go. I'm so excited about going on this vacation, and I got sick, and I'm so mad about it. That's my life update.
Man, that voice, we're not technically a comedy podcast, but that's hilarious.
I don't know. We've had some pretty good laughs on here.
At my expense.
Remember that
I don't
time
know.
I had coffee come out my nose?
Yes. Yeah. Yeah. That was at me though, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think so.
The mud puppies?
Yeah!
I'm sorry, Carla, don't die.
I don't have really any life updates. I don't have a life.
I mean, same.
Still in school. Getting ready to start 2 new classes next week. Started a new spooky book from T. Kingfisher, so love that for me. It's getting good. That's all you get to know right now.
Wait, which one?
The Twisted Ones.
Oh, why did I not realize that was T. Kingfisher?
I don't know. But, it's good. Okay?
I believe you.
I'll give you the main line that is repeated 55 billion times. I make faces like the rocks. I twist myself like the twisted ones. I lay on the ground like the dead ones.
I'm fine, thank you. I'll just...
And I'm only on chapter 5.
I cannot. I cannot. Oh my gosh.
Kind of disturbing.
Yeah, for real.
It's good. There's a dog in it.
There's a what?
Dog.
Oh.
He's a coonhound.
Oh.
And his name is Bongo. And he's so dumb.
His name is Bongo. I love that.
After the antelopes and not the drum.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, then.
All right. Your turn.
Oh, mine?
Or Zach's.
Yeah, whatever. Zach, go
Your
ahead.
in general.
I'll go. All right, so let's see here. Over the past week, I haven't done a ton, but I did go to Salmon Days the other day, which, for those who it's relevant for, is better than Fisherman's Fest, I gotta say.
I was told
You know
by
who you are.
your friend about Salmon Days and that we should go.
Salmon Days is fantastic. It was really, really fun. It was huge. Absolutely huge. I got a new hat there with little ear flaps. Cost way too much, but, it was dope. So I like that one a lot. And then there's just a ton of vendors, and we got to go see a bunch of different kinds of salmon at the hatchery. And I don't know, it was cool. It was educational. It was fun. It was fun walking around. I carried around a baby for about half the day on my back. I got to say, as a backpack, I guess, filler, they're not the best because they move around a lot. So I'd find myself walking, and every now and then the baby would lean to one side, and I'd about fall over because she's so top heavy. It's
I
fun
showed
though.
Mallory your hat.
Why are you making that face?
What face? The face in the picture?
The hat face.
I don't know
The
what to do with my
pouty face.
face.
The hat face.
I didn't do a pouty face with my hat picture.
Not a pouty face. Yeah, we're posting this on the group. Everybody can see it.
Whatever.
Go to Reading Room Ruffians podcast thingy on Facebook, and you'll find it. And I've hit this mic stand twice.
Yep.
I'm sorry. I talk with my hands.
Don't
You
smack
should
it.
do what I'm
Sheesh.
doing and lift it up and then bring this part down.
Well, it keeps wanting to tip, so I'm trying to
Oh.
balance it.
Oh.
You can tighten it up.
It is tightened up. I'm not stupid.
Okay, well, I don't know then. Anyway, that's been my stuff. It was fun overall. Enjoyed it a lot.
Oh, well,
And yeah.
Ariel and I do have some updates. We were at Mysticon. We were vendors at Mysticon. Are we okay?
No.
So we sold some things. We were crafty and we sold some things. And then also I'm not registered. Okay, whatever. Sorry. The recording levels don't look good for me. Anyway, we sold some things, and then we also bought little matching Mothmans.
Yeah!
And they're sparkly.
And they're so cute.
It's the moth of a killer Bella.
Was not prepared.
Oh my god.
Yep. I spent my craft show earnings on doing laundry at the laundromat.
Ugh, rude.
Yeah. Anyways, I think, is that all our life updates?
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, I married Katrina and her husband now. I mean, I didn't. Okay, whatever.
She
I
married him.
officiated the
You
wedding.
officiated.
I
I
married
think you talked
them.
about that last time.
She's
I did
in
the
a
marrying.
throuple.
Okay, but update about it though. I thought I was going to sob. I did cry, but I was able to talk through the whole thing, and it was totally. I was very proud of myself. I did not think I was going to make it.
She
Good
did.
stuff.
It was a cute little ceremony, super quick, nothing super crazy. So, no big deal.
Okay, do you want me to get into the censorship stuff before we start talking about specific books?
I think that's a
that
good
works.
idea.
That makes
Okay.
sense.
Censorship by the numbers. So, who initiates attempts to censor books? The largest number is patrons, people who come into libraries or whatnot. Then parents, and then pressure groups, and then board and administration. And then I'm a little upset by this. 3% is librarians, teachers, and staff.
I can explain that one. Can we do it now?
I think it's just teachers and staff. It's not librarians.
Some
Some it is.
There are librarians that don't agree with like certain things, and the budget is so limited. They just choose not to buy those things.
That seems more like not banning. That seems more like budget.
That's censorship. It is,
Issues.
but it's censorship because you've only got so much money to spend, so
I
you
guess.
choose not to buy
It's,
the ones
yeah.
that are going to be controversial.
I think that's dumb.
Well, it probably
Start a
is,
fight.
but it's like and lose your funding.
I'm
yeah,
here.
I was gonna
Start
say,
a fight.
and today, maybe not, but back in the day, sure.
2% is elected officials in government, and 9% is like other unknown. Where does censorship take place? 54% of it is in public libraries. 39% is school libraries. 5% is just schools, and 2% is higher education / other. It says the ALA's Office for Intellectual Freedom has tracked 1,247 censorship attempts in 2023. 76% was graphic novels and books. 5% was displays. 4% was access, so library closures, funding, bomb threats. 4% was hate crimes, so vandalism, theft of materials. 3% was programs, 2% was films, and 6% was just other. The thing that I hate looking at, honestly, right here, is the number of unique titles challenged by year. In 2004, there was 390. And then in 2014, there was 183. So we went down some, so that was good. In 2021, there was 1,858. In 2022, there was 2,571.
Yep.
In 2023, there was 4,240. So y'all get off your high horses.
For real.
Stop.
For
Let
real. Just leave them in the stables.
Let people read what they want to read. If you don't like it, don't read it. Okay.
There's a magic thing you can do. You just close the book.
Yep. Yeah.
How dare.
You don't have to finish a book you start.
You don't have to
You
finish
can
it.
just stop.
Yep. And you don't have to go through and mark out all the cuss words.
Oh, we had somebody just recently do that.
Just
yeah.
recently.
And returned the book.
Mhm.
Yep.
It's
Yep.
like,
I
For
think
real.
we've had people do that and then
In the
say
middle.
they did it. Like they told us they did it.
Yeah.
I had somebody
It's like,
tell me one time.
Why?
that, they were going to check if we got such and such book in. They were just going to check it out and tear it up.
Yep.
It's like, fine, we'll bill you for it and buy another one.
Yep.
Which
Yep.
probably wasn't the most politically correct thing to do at that moment. But, sometimes.
But that's what happens. That's
Sometimes
exactly
you
what
just
happens.
can't.
Yeah.
You will
no.
get billed for it.
Yep.
Okay, these are the top 10 most challenged books of 2023 and why they got challenged.
I know the answer for all of them, probably.
Number 1, genderqueer. It has LGBTQIA plus content and claimed to be sexually explicit. Read this book. It is not sexually explicit. All Boys Aren't Blue. Same reason. This book is gay. Same reasons. And also sex education. So there's that. The Perks of Being a Wallflower. Claim to be sexually explicit, LGBTQIA plus content, rape, drugs, and profanity. I read that one. I think that's stupid. And yeah, that was in there, but I still think it's stupid because it wasn't a main thing.
Yeah.
Flamer. Oh, look, number 3, hitting that thing. Flamer was number 5. It was LGBTQIA plus content and claimed to be sexually explicit. So top 5 books, all gay.
All gay.
All gay.
No one's surprised.
No. The Bluest Eye. It is number 6, and it had rape, incest, claimed to be sexually explicit, and EDI content. What is EDI? What does that stand for? Anyone know?
EDI?
EDI.
I've never heard of it.
Me either.
Not a clue.
We'll look it up and get back to you. 7 and 8, I believe they were tied because they're kind of like together. Me and the Earl and the Dying Girl, and it was claimed to be sexually explicit and profanity. And then Tricks is claimed to be sexually explicit, drugs, rape, LGBTQIA plus content. Number 9 is Let's Talk About It. Claims to be sexually explicit, sex education, LGBTQIA content. And number 10 is Sold. Claimed to be sexually explicit and rape. So what does this tell you? You can't be gay. You can't be sexually active. You can't say cuss words. Or you're banned.
I want to know what the difference is between kids reading these books and I mean, that's up to the parent.
Yeah.
But what's the difference between that and watching some of the stuff that they watch on the internet?
There's no difference.
There's no difference.
Well, it's like there's more imagination maybe for that, but it's like you see it in the others.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
So,
there's not more, you know.
I looked up what EDI means, and it's diversion. Okay. What?
Equity, diversity, and
Is
inclusion.
that?
Yes.
It's that EDI.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
my God.
What?
I actually don't even know how you get that out of a book.
Why was I saying diversion?
Well, The Bluest Eye, I think, is about a black boy, isn't it?
I thought it was a girl.
Oh, maybe it's a girl.
I don't actually
I've never
know.
read it, but I think it is. But yeah, how stupid is that? I think it's ironic that almost every single one of those is anti-gay.
I don't think it's
Like,
ironic.
okay, you know what? I want to say this real fast, and then I'll get off my tangent. You cannot choose who you like, because if you could, Mallory would not like men.
Same. Yeah. Like for real. For really real.
I would not like men.
Mm-mm.
If I could choose. I mean, I can't.
Today, I don't like anybody.
There we go.
I mean, yeah,
I don't feel good.
You know what I mean? Like, do you know how many women I hear say that they wish they did not like men?
Yep.
Like, that's not even hating on men. Like, that is what they say. They, like, just a fact that I have heard. A lot of women wish they did not like men.
It's because of their behavior.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, and let me just...
Not all men.
Had to say it.
Ugh. If you have to, it's like, okay, if saying not all men is like having to say you're an alpha male. It is the same vibes. If you have to say not all men, then you're one of the men. If you have to say you're an alpha male, you're not.
No.
Okay? I mean, I'm sorry. So, princess, don't say you're an alpha male. Okay, kitten?
Oh, gosh.
That's the people who say they're alpha males.
Yeah.
Men who talk to women like that.
Yeah.
If you're online, you know.
Obviously. I guess I don't know.
You don't know.
You're not missing it. It's fine.
Okay.
But yeah.
Anyways, okay, I'm off that. And we can go on to banned books. So, Zach, do you want to talk about yours first, or do you want us to talk about ours?
Sure, I'll go ahead and talk about mine.
I was
And
gonna
by
say
mine, I mean we were all supposed to read this one, but
I read half of it.
I couldn't do it.
I gave up.
Because I couldn't get it checked out.
I trusted Mallory's opinion and decided no. She started and she's like, Ariel will hate this. I was like, that's a no for me.
It
then.
was like chapter 2. I was like, Ariel's going to hate this.
Ariel might not have liked this. I think that she probably wouldn't have.
I want to make a point here. It's like we need to make sure everyone can get access to an audiobook.
Yeah.
Because I couldn't.
Yeah.
Yes, Zachary.
Did I not If you guys ever want an audiobook, I will give you the audiobook. I've told you this many times.
You had
It's not my fault. Nobody asked.
You bought that one?
I bought that one. Yes.
I thought you checked it out. Anyway, I'm sorry, but I have to. It'd be nice if we had it in our card catalog too, so people could like.
Yeah.
That's a
listen
good
to
point.
it
Yeah, you
free.
guys should have it in the
Talk
card
about a
catalog.
book.
Yeah.
We need.
Do
to
you
make
not
sure
have
we
Agree.
this book in the card catalog?
If we did, it was checked out.
What's this book called?
The Left Hand of Darkness.
All right,
I think maybe it was checked out.
I'll look. I'm the
Okay,
right-hand man of darkness.
Either way, Mother, in the future,
Okay.
you will always have access to the books. Just trust me.
Okay.
You'll get them.
I was also busy.
Perfectly
listening
legitimately
to Murder
legal
Plot, so
ways.
sorry.
I mean, fair.
Anyway, We'll talk after.
Okay.
So, the book was The Left Hand of Darkness by Ursula K. Le Guin, who is, well, one of the biggest sci-fi authors of all time. She's fantastic. Fun little thing about her, she apparently was, her father was an anthropologist, so that's the reason why she gets so detailed and stuff
Oh,
about the worlds that she's building. Makes a lot more sense.
that makes a
when
lot
you
of
know
sense
that.
now. If
It's a world building book.
yes.
No
It's
wonder
not
he
just
likes
world
it.
building. There's also a
it's
steal.
world building and so much backstory. It's only backstory until it's like something is happening and you're like, I'm sorry, what?
Why
So
was
the
it banned?
version I had a nice little foreword on it, and it was very
a
good.
nice.
Why was it banned?
It was banned because
Is it gay too?
It's
No,
not gay.
they're like non-binary on this planet, and he is a man.
So they're
It is quote
Yeah,
unquote
gay but not gay.
It's going to be
Yeah.
like what the
They-
people call trans ideology.
Yes.
It's gender queer
Yeah.
stuff.
yeah.
Yeah,
Let me tell you the premise. So, this is in the future, pretty far in the future. The stuff on the planet doesn't feel like it. It feels like it's, in a sort of current day technology, maybe like 60s technology. Anyway, it's not important. We have an ambassador who's representing a collection of planets. He comes to this planet, which he calls Winter. I think they call it Geth.
yeah, something like that.
It's Gethin. It's Gethin because they're Gethenians. All the people that call them Gethenians there. Anyway, he's coming there to represent this collection of planets, and he's saying, as soon as one of your countries wants, you can join the collection of planets, and then we can share trade and all this good stuff. It's too difficult to actually transport people between planets regularly, but ideas and trade and all this stuff can happen. And the reason why this planet in particular is so interesting is because it's the only planet that they have found where there is no male and female most of the time. Basically, everybody on this planet goes through a monthly cycle. It's very similar to the monthly cycle of a period or whatever, the menstrual cycle. It's slightly different days-wise, but it's sort of the same thing where your menstrual cycle can change a little bit. This changes a little bit. Doesn't matter. Once per month, though, you become either a male or female. You have some sexual dimorphism there that happens once per month, and it depends on the various things. It's like proximity to other people, whether or not you've paired up with somebody who became one gender or the other one, and you'll make the complementary one, and then usually they
Wait,
they bang, and then they have a kid.
Wait. So you
Yes.
not only change genetically, you change physically?
Yeah.
You don't change genetically, you change physically.
Well, I mean, yeah, but I mean, it kind of.
Well,
Also
no,
is
because
genetic.
genetically you don't change. It's like just hormones expressing stuff, right? Like your hormones change,
They
so
probably
your
have different genes than we do.
I mean, yeah,
Yeah,
I'm just, I would
Ba-
consider it also as
basically-
genetic though, because you're still able to pass on your genetics
But it could be
as a male or a female, though.
It could be a different kind of
but your genes
genetics.
don't change at that
It's like,
time. Is my
maybe they don't
point.
have XY. Maybe they have XXY or W.
WQ.
They don't get into that much detail.
Yeah.
No, they don't.
But it could
Honestly.
be something.
That's
Or
one of
they
the things
have
she did not discuss.
QT
Wild.
genes. Because they're all cutie pies.
I have QT. I was gonna get you.
Okay, I just wanted to make
Anyway.
sure that I understood that they changed physically.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like, basically, once per month, their sexual organs change and they do stuff. They either have a kid, they bang, they just do whatever. There's contraceptives and stuff like that. It's like a normal sort of interaction at that point.
That's
but
wild.
during the rest of the time, they're androgynous and there's no real sexual desire stuff at all. It's just completely irrelevant to the society.
Love
like
that.
the whole, the idea of that like week is very important, and the society's built around that to some degree. But that week doesn't matter most of the time. You can like delay it a little bit if you need to. You can indulge in it. You can go to specific places where you can like meet up with people who are going through the process at the same time. What do they call it? It's like
Kettering or something?
All right, I got another
Kettering. It's
question. I
kettering.
got another question. Okay.
Yes.
So you said that they, they can bang or they have a kid or whatever. Okay. The pregnancy.
Yes.
Do they continue
One of
growing
them becomes
said
pregnant.
child while they're non-binary?
No, so they stay in the female state while they're pregnant.
Yeah. They are staying in this kettering of the female state
okay.
while they're
So you-
pregnant, and then
Yeah.
So once again, the woman has to
Right.
make the sacrifice. Got
Right.
it.
well,
Got
okay.
it.
See, that's the thing. One of the things that's explored in the book is people who like they are female during the time when they are bearing child, as they say, but they are sometimes male later
Yeah.
during the kettering, right? You can swap.
Yeah.
It
While
doesn't
you're
matter what you were
pregnant? No,
previously.
afterwards.
No,
Not
not
while
while you're
the baby's
pregnant.
born.
That's what I'm
Afterwards.
meaning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She means
Yeah. So
Like-
it's not like the female cells that bear it. It's everybody is the same.
He's not getting it.
no.
No, I get what you're saying,
like a
but
man.
like they both have wombs, so it's just whoever happens to have the baby
That's
inside
what
them
I'm
is the one
saying.
that
I'm
was the
saying
female
it's
at the
still
time.
the one who is female at that time is the one who has to deal with the pregnancy.
Yes.
Yes, but that also makes sense because of how, like, stuff is deposited.
If you can
if
grow,
you catch my meaning.
Can I say this on here?
I mean,
You can beat me out. If you can grow a schlong, I'm pretty sure a man could grow a womb.
No, they
but
have
they
the
all
womb
already
already.
have
They
it.
all
Okay,
have
that's,
it.
that's her point, though, is they all have wombs already. Why is it only the females? That's her point.
Yeah. Why? What if you?
I
what if-
get that. That's just a meaningless thing to say, though.
Right. I mean,
I'm just saying.
In this society, it doesn't make any sense.
it
It's
does,
not
though.
like,
you know what? I do hate this book.
Okay, so Ariel hates it for different reasons. But anyway, the point is this sort of like being able to transition and being like is the reason why it was banned. It's because it's a very, very interesting and whatever sort of discussion of gender
I
non-binaries
think
and how that
that-
would affect a society.
I think that is good, and I think that representation is good. I think that a man should be pregnant.
I mean, agreed.
Seahorse it.
I
Okay,
don't think
so-
they're either.
But here's the
I
thing.
mean, I don't think they're either male or
Well, for that week
Female.
they are,
yeah, but it's like,
and then you're stuck like that until
If
you
you
have
get
that
yeah,
pregnant,
baby.
what
yeah.
if you were just a man? I mean, it's not going to change who you are as a person.
I don't know.
It doesn't really, according to the book.
It doesn't, kind of, but it is referenced that when they're more effeminate, like they seem that way, or more masculine, they seem that
it's
way.
like-
It's not necessarily something that they all do, though. I think it's more like most people are very neutral, but there are some people that just like they either lean into it, or sometimes they do and sometimes they don't.
Yeah. There's actually a discussion of one person that is randomly met along the road, and they use male pronouns in the book. She doesn't. Ursula K. Le Guin did that mostly because she was writing this in like the 60s,
Yeah.
and the default was going to be the male term. She thought about using the like gender neutral pronouns also, but I think she also wrote a version of the book or rewrote the book, and it was released with she as the default pronoun. So when I say he, I don't mean like
Right.
male. I mean just like the person. Anyway, one of the people, he was asked if he had any kids or had sired any
Right.
or had
Yeah.
born any children, and dude's like, no, every single time I go into Kettering, I'm the male, basically, even though he really wants to have a child.
Yeah. I've sired children. I've not born them.
Yes, sired
Yeah.
children, not born them. And it kind of bummed him out. Like, this
Yeah.
is it. It's a thing. So, I mean, it's super interesting. And then they think of the main guy, the person who is the ambassador, as a pervert because he always is in Kettering.
Yeah. in their world.
In
But
their
he's
world,
just
because he's
dude.
always in the male state.
From Earth. Yeah. But like they
That
say
sounds
that
about
about
right.
all of everybody from Earth. Like everybody is either or, and he's like, yes. And they're like,
No.
that's dumb.
You're just like
Agreed.
a weird pervert.
Agreed.
Anyway, so that's the book. It was a fantastic book. Like if you read it and just like sort of live in,
No.
I'm going to say it, live in the world building and
No.
the story and stuff like that. It really is a very interesting, nuanced discussion of gender, how it affects people, what a society would be like if there was no binary genders
We can
all the time.
agree
No,
that
I'll
that
give
is
you
a
that.
very interesting concept,
Yes.
and it's good that it's out there. And then we can
Should
also
it be
agree
banned?
that it's
No.
not done well.
No.
No, I would
No,
absolutely
it should obviously not be
not
banned.
ban this
is
book for the
incredibly
reasons
stupid.
that it was banned. I would ban it for other reasons. No, I'm just kidding. I would not ban it at all. I just would highly recommend you not waste your time.
It's like it's there if
Okay,
you want
no,
it,
this is-
but we don't suggest it.
Yeah, whatever.
This is a seminal book. It is incredibly important. People should read this book.
I mean, the philosophy behind it is cool and interesting.
I mean,
I'm
I
not
like
gonna
the
say it's
idea.
not.
I really
yeah.
do like the idea,
Which
but
is why I was so bummed. I chose this book because it sounded really. I mean, Zach chose it, suggested it, and I went with it. It was either that or Handmaid's Tale, and I'm just not ready for that.
I am going to get so angry when
Yeah,
I read.
no.
I want to read it, but I will get so angry.
Yeah, no, not right now. So
Maybe
um,
our next band book chat, we
no.
can talk about it.
I don't think I'm going to be ready for that
Next year?
anytime soon.
Okay. Are you done with your book?
Yeah, I think that's all I've got for this one.
Let me just. What? Okay. Yeah, I didn't like this book. It was hard for me to listen to. I listened to it. Zach, did you read it physically?
I did a little bit of both.
A little bit of both. I, first of all, did not
But
like the
mostly
narrator.
because I wanted to check
Yeah.
the thing that you were talking about. My narrator, I think, was different. I had I think 2 people as the narrators.
Oh, what? That's rude. Wait. I don't know. Anyway, the narrator was very difficult for me to listen to. I mean, I listen at 1.35, and that's like the slowest I will listen to something. I bumped this guy down to 1.1, and it was still just like, it just didn't sound right. I didn't like any of it. His
Maybe he
voice
just had
was
a bad
gross.
voice.
I didn't like his voice at all.
Maybe you would have liked it better if you had actually read it.
I
Or
don't know.
listened to a different version.
Yeah. I just
So
got
there's
what
some
was in
books I
Libby,
have not
so-
been able to listen to because
And it
of
was
how
also
bad that
just like, I didn't
person
feel like it was, I don't know. There was a lot of extraneous things, in my opinion. Zach says that a lot of it did come back around and be important in the end. And that just kind of makes me angry because it just felt like it jumped all over the place, but it did not tell me when or where we were jumping. And so I would be listening
sets
to
the
something.
mood.
I would be listening to something and think, yeah, I know where we are. I know what's happening. I know who we're talking to, like seeing whatever. And then it was not that person at all. And I was like, what do we mean? And yeah, I don't know. It just was, I wasn't into it. I hated it. It made me mad. And there were like multiple times I would restart an entire chapter specifically because that happened. And I was like, I'm not doing this anymore. So, DNF for me.
All right. Well, I guess I'll talk about mine now. So I went with the book Speak because I've already read that one, and I really actually enjoyed this book. And I've been busy and didn't have time to read a new one. That being said, the book Speak by Lori Halls Anderson was first published in 1999, and it has been on the ALA's list of most challenged books since its publication in 1999.
Wow.
Yeah. It was banned for mature themes, including depictions of rape, profanity, sexually explicit content, and violence. Basically, this book is about a girl who was raped, and she's learning to come to terms with it and be able to speak out against the person who raped her. And this one, I think, I didn't know this when I read this book, but Lori actually was raped at the age of 13, and it took her 20 years to be able to write about it. And she wrote a memoir called Shout, And it begins with the line, "This is a story of a girl who lost her voice and wrote herself a new one."
Oh,
Right? Yeah. So, in the years 2022 and 2023, Speak and its adaptations were banned 14 times, according to PEN's Americans Index of Banned Books. And Lori's other books were banned 13 times. So she's like controversial. I like her.
You know what drives me crazy about all these banned book or challenged books and stuff is because the people that are doing that think somewhere in their like offset mind that these things don't happen to people.
yeah.
And if they happen to you, you think you're the only one it happens to.
Yeah.
And if you can't read about it and see that it happens to other people too, it makes the whole thing even worse.
Yeah.
So they don't have any concept of why these books are important.
Yeah. Which is insane. It does say that challenges to speak at first usually came from single parents. And more often than not, the parent would withdraw the objection after reading the book.
And that's another thing. They don't even read the book. They'll pick out one sentence and be like, "Oh yeah, we had to ban this."
Yeah. Yeah. So they probably,
Or they'll be told about it.
Somebody,
yeah,
yeah,
told about it,
somebody
yeah.
mentioned it.
"Oh, this book is about rape." And they're like, "Oh, kids shouldn't read that." But
Yeah.
like, I mean, honestly, they should, because, I mean, this
Yep.
girl was raped and she basically shut herself down. She stopped doing schoolwork. She stopped eating. She stopped talking. She isolated herself. And her parents didn't know what was going on.
Yep.
Yeah.
So not only should teens be able to read this.
And especially boys.
Yes.
So they could see how it would affect. I don't know if they'd care if they actually did it, but it's like maybe.
Maybe. And parents should read this too, because it gives you like an inside look that, you know, hey, maybe if your kid's going through something like this,
Yeah.
you know, like, because
Look
I know
into
everybody
it.
thinks,
Yeah.
oh, that couldn't happen to my kids.
Yeah, and also it's also part of the society that we live in. It is still very looked down upon to have something like that happen to you.
Which is crazy.
What were you doing? Why did
What
you?
were you
why
wearing?
were you asking? Why were you acting that way? What did you do to deserve it? Like what?
Yes.
What do you mean?
Yeah, there's a lot of victim blaming that happens in that space, and it's really unfortunate.
I read something where it's like a man who gets drunk. Excuses are made for
Mhm.
what he did because he was drunk. If a woman gets drunk,
It's her.
excuses were made because as to how it was her fault
Yep.
that something happened to her.
Yep.
Because it's like that doesn't seem right.
It's not. And yet. But yeah. Yeah. I think for me, the biggest thing that I have ever noticed about a lot of banned books is that they aren't actually read before they're challenged.
They're
Right.
not.
They're not.
And it's just kind of like, you know, that it is it's ironic because you're making the assumption based on your ignorance. And then once somebody reads it, they're like, oh, well, I don't feel that way anymore.
Yeah.
It's like, what? Wow, it's almost like you should have minded your own business to begin with.
It's like the book Genderqueer. That one was like really, really challenged, and people were up in arms about just a couple of years ago.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, I'm going to read this so I know what people are so mad about.
Yeah.
And all it is a book about a girl trying to figure out who she is or who they are. She starts off life biologically a girl, but they're trans, and they don't even go with a he or she pronoun, and it's not a they pronoun. It's an et maybe.
Is that like
I
or jure or something?
Yeah, it's like one of the
the-
ones you don't hear very
Yeah.
often. But within the book, they there's one point where they're naked and looking at their body. And this is a graphic novel. It is a cartoon naked body, people.
Yeah.
Like, get over it.
No.
I'm pretty sure that one was just banned because of the title of the book. I
Yeah.
would not be surprised.
Probably.
Yeah.
Probably. But I mean that's all that book is. There is one page that has a naked body on it, and people said it was all about nudity and all this other stuff, and it was explicit, and
Yeah.
they're not even doing anything.
I can give you a good example of this point. My friend Flicka, the story about a horse, was banned because of profanity.
Yeah.
because they used the term bitch to describe a female dog.
Oh, yep.
There we go.
That's what
Yeah.
Still
they're
gonna have to
called.
bleep that.
Yeah. Sorry.
Yeah.
Don't. We're,
No, it's
we're
fine.
anti-banning. I mean, that's the term
Yeah.
they use.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No. Yeah.
Just title this one Banned Books, Listen at Your Own Risk.
There you go.
Yeah. Because
There you go. That's a better name than They Can't Stop Fiddling with the Mic Stand.
There you go.
Okay, the one I read was The Absolutely True Diary of a Part-Time Indian by Sherman Alexie. And it's basically based on his life growing up because he grew up on a reservation. And it's banned for profanity and offensive language, sexual content, violence, alcoholism, racism, and is unsuited for the age group, which is the age he was when he was living that. Okay, yeah, there are boys and they say some things they probably shouldn't say about girls. And I'm not making excuses for boys, but you know what I'm talking about.
Mm-hmm.
It's not unusual. The racism is the fact that he was an Indian Native American and he went to an all-white school and there was some tension there for a while. Alcoholism, his dad was an alcoholic. How many kids grow up with an alcoholic parent?
So many.
I mean, his dad was not really mean. He was just killing these big benders and they had to go find him and bring him home and let him sleep it off. It was, it wasn't like he was super violent or anything. And the profanity is, they said some stuff that, we've probably all said. And there was times it was kind of violent because there's a lot of violence on reservations. And I'm speaking from someone who's been on reservations. I've constantly been told it's not a safe place to be because of the depression and the alcohol and the drugs.
Yep.
And so they're stuck in this like really bad environment and it's really hard to get out.
Yeah.
And when he did get out and was playing, I think it was basketball for this other team, and they had to play against his team he was originally on. I mean, there was like blood was drawn. There was so much of a fight on the court. Mm-hmm. But it's like if he was accepted by the whites, then the people from the reservation ostracized him.
Mm-hmm.
So it was really hard. But that's how he grew up.
Yeah.
And they ban it because they don't want to think that there's things like that out there. If they read it.
Yeah. And
but there was nothing in it that was like, oh my gosh, I can't believe that happened. It wasn't like that. So I just don't understand that.
Me either.
I don't know.
I mean, my gosh, if you want to get explicit, read some of those like fantasy romance novels and
I tell you what.
way more explicit than I would ever want to.
Yeah, that's
know.
When have you last seen a smut book banned?
Actually, I was looking. Some of this ACOTAR does have quite a
Does it?
most of them have been banned at least once or
Just
twice.
ACOTAR or just
like the entire series, like multiple books of the series.
I'll
But
tell you what should be banned.
Feehan.
The Neon Gods book.
Oh yeah.
you know
my
what? Yeah,
gosh.
I'm
yes,
being
that was
like,
the Haunting Adeline books.
yeah.
I'm surprised those aren't.
Honestly, yeah.
Like, I don't think you should ban them.
No,
But-
don't ban them.
It's
No, obviously
amazing,
not.
But
the
it's
trivialness that some of these get banned for.
yeah.
And then there's
compared to
Hunting
American
people down
Gods.
and
That's another. Is that the one you were talking about, Zach?
No,
Neon Gods.
Okay, American Gods is the same. I mean, it's got some seriously messed up stuff in it.
It does. I did like that book though.
I did too.
That was a cool book.
It's a great book.
So
It's
I mean-
Neil Gaiman though. We can't read it
Yeah.
anymore.
Yeah.
true. Well, there you go.
No, you can't buy it anymore.
You can't buy it anymore.
If you already
it's
own
like
it-
he had to ruin everything.
Go ahead and read it. But if you don't give him money.
Nope.
Yeah, don't give him money.
That's so
Don't support him
depressing, too.
in
It
any way,
really
shape, or
is.
form. I hate it when that happens.
Me too.
Like, I mean, I hate the stuff that he did happen. I also hate that it just like this sort of action completely ruins authors and stuff for you.
Yep.
Yeah. Well, yeah. The fact that they did it is what sucks because they were seen as such a good person beforehand. It's like you don't know until you do, and that sucks.
I just want to write him an email and be like, Terry Pratchett would be so disappointed in you.
Yeah.
Oh, that would hit home.
I
Because
bet.
I know.
I bet people have done that.
I need his email. I need to rent a
Yep.
plane with a flag behind it to just circle his house. Let's band together, guys. Let's raise some money.
But yeah, I just that's what sucks about it for me is like if you deal with somebody like that. I mean, it's a what is this? Interpersonal connection or what do you call it? Like online.
It's a parasocial connection.
Thank you, parasocial. Yeah, those sort of relationships with authors and celebrities and like people that you think are really great people, whenever they're not,
they turn
it's
out
like
not to
it
be.
sucks because
Yeah.
I mean, Neil Gaiman, I would have said was a great person. I didn't like follow him a lot of places,
I saw
but
him
I mean,
speak. I thought
yeah.
he was really cool.
yeah,
I was wrong.
and it's like, man, why you gotta be like that?
It's like
Yeah,
if I
just
ever heard
wrecked
David
it.
Tennant did anything, my life would be over.
Yeah,
I idolize that man. You know what, David Tennant? If you ever listen, you better not.
you better.
I'll find you.
You might have to beat me there for that. Sorry.
Michael Sheen would be so disappointed.
That's what should be. That should be the real focus of like banning, or like not already banning, but like not. What am I thinking? My brain is gone. Feeding into their.
Yeah.
Yes. It's like
Don't
Jake-
buy their books.
Yeah.
Or whatever. Don't
Yeah.
watch the movies.
Yeah,
But that's
like-
not the words
Yeah.
I'm trying to find.
J.K. Rowling or whatever. Rowling?
Don't support them. Yeah,
Yeah.
Is it Rowling or Rowling?
I think it's Rowling.
I think it's roll. I thought it was
whatever.
rolling. I
I
don't know. It
always,
doesn't
either
matter.
way.
whatever.
We know who we're talking about.
Who cares?
She has that new TV show coming out, and on TikTok right now they have like a big thing where it's like earn money if you share your favorite Harry Potter moments or memories or whatever. And some guy was like, they're wanting us to do this. He's like, so I'm going to use this time to say, don't support her.
Yeah.
You know, he's
Yeah,
like,
it sucks. I
will
do
not
kind of want to
buy
watch the show, but
one thing of
I'm
her
not-
stuff. I will not watch 1 second of her new show
yeah.
because she's using the money from that to
to
support
be a bigot.
anti-trans stuff.
Like openly.
Yeah, like she said it
Openly.
openly that she was going to use the money for that.
And it's like I
Yeah.
unfollowed her everywhere. I don't interact with any of her posts because
I
it's
won't
like
even buy the
any,
candy.
Yeah, no. I also it
And
sucks.
it sucks because those are such good books.
Yeah, and I didn't do the video game. They were such a big part of my life. I don't know that I would say that they were such good books. It was just like the nostalgia.
Yeah.
Because I mean, I've read them
At
more
the-
than once.
At the time, they were.
Yeah. Yes.
At the time,
Yeah.
they were.
And the nostalgia, the nostalgia was very strong with
And
them.
even though I don't like her, I don't think you should ban her books.
no.
Just don't give her money.
And they were banned
just
before
don't give her
anyway,
monetary
just because of
support.
the magic. Ooh, and anti-family? Where?
I was going to say that's all he wanted.
He didn't have family.
And that's what the Weasleys became.
But yeah, that was I don't know. It sucks, but it's also like I guess we really need to just stop thinking about people like that. And also you just don't know, even if you do know somebody. I mean, like Ariel and I could be like, "Oh, well, if either of us did anything, we'd be like, nah." But then it's like, well, do we know? You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Yeah.
It sucks to think like
Yeah.
that, but it happens to so many people anymore. And it's like, I'm going to believe the victims, but also I'm going to be like, what do you mean?
Yeah.
Like, what do you mean? I don't know. So,
Crazy.
F all that. Just don't, everybody. Just don't. Just be cool. Thanks.
Everybody be
Thanks
cool.
a
for
little bit of
coming
a
to my TED
tangent
Talk.
there. Sorry about that.
But yeah, I mean, we're at 45 minutes.
All right.
We've-
Before we
Yeah, go
finish,
ahead.
I want to go over the why book banning violates the First Amendment and stuff.
Do
why
it.
it's unconstitutional. Okay, so it violates the First Amendment's protection of free speech, which includes the right to perceive information and ideas. And in 1982, the case Board of Education versus, I think it's PICO, I would assume is how you pronounce it. The U.S. Supreme Court ruled that school boards cannot remove books from school libraries simply because they dislike the ideas contained within them. However, this right to receive information has limitations, and the courts allow for the removal of books that are pervasively vulgar or educationally unsuitable. So
Which
I think
is
people use
becoming
that.
more and more big.
I was going to say, I think people use that to their advantage to ban stuff.
Oh,
And there's
100% they do.
probably a
Yeah, no,
few
it's
out
just
there that shouldn't be.
Yeah.
In certain grades,
Yeah.
Because,
I mean, I get that.
because it's like
Yeah.
the whole. It's almost like a grooming thing.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, I see that, but I also I read so high above my reading level most of my life.
So did me and Zach.
There wasn't
so.
a lot that I could read, especially whenever I was in middle school, that wasn't already in the upper high school like adult reading
Yeah,
levels.
but there's a lot of other books
Yes,
besides those
yeah,
like few
yeah.
that are like
Yeah. Now I know that, but back
I mean,
then I was
go to your
reading like
library and hunt it up.
specific. Yeah. Yeah, this was also whenever I lived at the school library. So,
Yeah,
like, I didn't
Barnes
have a
and
lot of stuff like that
Noble,
anyway.
Books
But
A Million.
it's
They're
just,
out there.
yeah,
But-
it just is one of those things that you really have to think about. It's a lot easier now, especially with the technology that we have. But, you know, with not everybody having access to all of that technology, you really have to think about, like, who are we leaving out if we don't offer them things that are appropriate for readers of higher reading levels than their age? Like, I don't know. Just gotta.
All right. I do want
Yeah, and
everyone
also-
to know that the First Amendment specifically protects citizens from censorship by the government, which includes public school officials.
Cool. Okay, Zach, what?
I was just gonna say that as like for the like sort of age restricting the books, I mean that should really be the parents' thing.
Mm-hmm.
I agree.
I mean, it shouldn't be done by the
think
schools in
so,
the first
too.
place. Just pay
Yeah.
attention to what your kids are consuming. They should be doing that anyway. Like the internet's way more pervasive and way worse than
Yes.
whatever you're
It
going to
is.
be reading
Yeah.
in
It
books.
is.
And we don't ban the internet for kids now, do we? Even though we probably should.
Yeah.
Nope. We got iPad babies running around everywhere.
No, we shouldn't ban that. But I mean, people should pay attention to what their kids are doing.
Yeah.
This is just laziness on the parents' part.
Yes.
Limited with limited
It's-
budgets,
Yeah.
you could choose
Yes.
other
a lot
things.
of yeah, you could easily.
And I'm not saying you should ban it. That's not what I'm saying
Yeah.
at all. And there should be inclusiveness. But when you get down to where it's really crossing a line, even in your own head,
Mm-hmm.
maybe you shouldn't buy that one. You should buy a different one.
Yeah.
Put it in the school library.
Yeah.
It's a bit more of a nuanced
It is.
discussion
It
at
is,
that point.
yeah.
But I think you should have to
But
read
it's-
it first.
Yeah. I agree.
Yep.
Okay. I'll shut up since I'm barely whispering now anyway.
All right. Well, I think. Do we have any final thoughts with that?
Read banned books.
Yeah, read them all.
Yeah, if somebody's trying to
Read 'em,
ban
don't
something
ban
or
'em.
keep it from you, you should be like,
Read it
what are they trying to hide from me?
immediately.
Yeah.
And then go read it.
Yeah.
Or watch it or
Especially as adults.
research it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yep.
Especially as adults, but also, I mean, also as I'm gonna say at the very earliest, 8th graders. I
Yeah.
mean, I read The Diary of Anne Frank in 6th grade.
See, I don't even know. That's another one. I said, this is what happened.
Yeah.
Why would you ban it? Because it
Yep.
happened.
Yeah. I don't
Yep.
know. Yeah.
I read a quote from that book the other day that I thought they were talking about today. And I later found out it was a quote from that book.
I know what you're saying.
And I was like,
Weird.
the parallels.
Weird. How surprising. Anyway, yeah. So our next episode, we're doing our book club book, correct? Or
I thought it was
Tara?
Tara.
Okay. Yeah.
I think it was Tara.
Okay. I'm trying to keep my week straight. So next episode, we are talking with Tara Hansen and her book, Dementia.
Yeah.
So that'll be another exciting one. And then we're going to do our book club book, which we've picked as The Broken Girls by
Simone
St. James.
I have that one
I
checked out.
almost always say St. Clair every time, and I don't know why. But yeah.
There's
so-
Emily St. Clair. Is that why?
No, I don't know who that is. No,
Also
the book
an
was
author,
blue.
I think.
The author had brown hair and glasses.
Oh gosh, I'm sorry. Okay,
I
yeah.
think there was some red on the corner.
There was a mountain, maybe.
That happens. I mean, the brown hair and glasses was an actual
Yeah.
actually
Yeah.
happened.
But okay, well, yeah, that's our next couple of episodes. We hope you enjoyed today's episode. It's time for us to sign off. But before we go, only the best libraries have librarians who don't shush you.
I'm judging you if you ban a book, though.
Redacted.